All right, my dear friend, welcome back to the channel. This is Salon's blog. Well, it is a beautiful night here. Yeah, it is a beautiful night. It's my light that are on and I'm still in the same place. I've been working the whole day to get you exclusives. My last episode, if you watch it, that I'll be glad you send me your comment on that. If you have not yet watched it, please go back and watch it because we are progressing. We are taking things step by step. And I'll be starting again from where I ended the previous one. Hey, my dear friend in Africa, in Ghana, in Nigeria, Kenya, Uganda, any part of Africa that you are watching me from, South Africa, I am grateful. And you in US and Canada, South Korea, Qatar, Dubai, wherever you are, even in Southeast Asia, Malaysia to be precise here, I'm grateful you are with me on this channel. This is Salon's blog. Let's get started with where we ended the previous one. Yes, we were talking about players being signed on a long-term contract, amortization. We were talking about that. And we agreed that the players will sign on a long-term contract, but to amortize the amount, to amortize the contract, it should only be limited, or it can only be limited to 5 years. Now, I have our players, Chelsea players, that in the years that they were tied down to, Chelsea players, and this is the Premier League clubs have voted for 5-year limit on the amortization of transfer fees. Previously, clubs could spread the cost of transfer in accounting terms over the duration of the contract. You get it? They could spread. Previously, clubs could spread the cost of a transfer in accounting terms over the duration of the contract. Chelsea took advantage of this by signing new players on a long contract. These are the list of the players I'm going to be giving you now. Robert Sanchez, 7 years. Benoit Balotelli, 7 years. Malo Gusto, 7 years. Moise Caicedo, 8 years. Romeo Lavia, 7 years. Leslie Ogochukwu, 7 years. Enzo Fernandez, 8 years. Christopher Nkuku, 6 years. Cole Palmer, 7 years. Michael Modric, 7.5 years. Nicholas Jackson, 8 years. You can imagine a complete squad. How many players are they? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. A squad of 11 players. All. Yes. Now, they can no longer do that. All right. I think we are closing the chapter on this amortization issue now. All these players that were already signed, yes, so be it. Chelsea can still sign players for long term, but they cannot amortize it or spread the payment terms to cover the number of years. They can only cover up to 5 years, according to the UEFA rules, which the PL want to implement from now onwards. All right, we move on to Chelsea's 5-man striker short list ahead of the January transfer window, which they cannot sign these players on amortization. Any of these that they want to sign now. Victor Osimhen, Ivan Toney, Victor Gyökeres, Rooney Baggy, Antonio Nusa. Those are the 5-man shortlisted striker options for Chelsea in the coming January transfer window, which we need. We need a striker as it stands right now. We played 71% of the game against Everton, yet we could not score a goal. We could not win the match. Who does that? Tell me. Who does that? Which club does that? Only Chelsea, the worst performing club in the PL this season. Yes. Pochettino doesn't have good players all over the pitch. That's the problem. Whether you like it or not. The players we have on the pitch, they are average. Pochettino, according to Sky Sports pundits, doesn't have good players all over the pitch. That's the problem, according to Sky Sports pundits. Let me hear from you in the comment section what you think. Do we have the players, the men, or we have the boys? Let me know from you in the comment section, my dear friend. Today I'm being a bit harsh, right? Yeah. On a bit of some other news. Finally, let me get you to some other news, right? All right. We start with Cristiano Ronaldo. There is a great regret that I did not come to Al Nassr Saudi club earlier. But I am very happy now, and I will give Al Nassr twice what I gave in Europe. That's Cristiano Ronaldo speaking. He said there is a bit regret why he did not go there earlier. Now that he's there, he's happy and he's willing to give twice what he gave in Europe to Al Nassr. He's breaking records. Go if you check Cristiano's records right now, he's breaking records. You can't tell me that the league there is not competitive. That's why he's performing the way he's performing. No. The kind of players that are in that league currently, the league is now getting very competitive. And his record now can speak of itself and what he's saying. I wish him all the best. He is a man. He's not a boy like the ones we have in Chelsea. He is a man. He trains hard. He doesn't eat anyhow. He doesn't go to the nightclub, the most expensive nightclubs in London, Mayfair, to go and drink and wine with women. His target is to win trophies. His target is to win. That is Cristiano Ronaldo right there for you. Our captain, Reece James, according to sources, is facing a decision whether or not to have a surgery. If he does, his return date will be pushed back even further. But there is a feeling it will be better for the long term. Yes, he's facing that decision right now, whether to have a surgery or to go for the normal treatment. And if he does, his recovery will take a longer time. And according to sources, like I said in one of my first videos, that means that he'll be missing the Euro 2024. And that is what he doesn't want. He really wants to be in Euro 2024. But Reece, you are still 23, 24. There will be another Euro in the next 4 years. So even if you miss this one, in your prime, if you should go for the surgery, and all things being equal, if it works out perfectly, as expected, like N'Golo Kante went through surgery. Initially, there was that skepticism. But finally, when N'Golo Kante agreed to go for the surgery, it took him a longer period to recover. Now, you look at him, he's bouncing in the Saudis. He scored a cracker even yesterday. Cracker. Even yesterday, he's now fully fit. He's now fully fit. You better go for the surgery. Forget about the Euros. Recover and recover for your club first. Recover and wait patiently for other tournaments that are coming up for England. That is my own advice. I don't know whether you are watching this video, you're watching me or not, but I'm your fan. Yeah, maybe this message I'm delivering now might get through to you. Yeah, this message might get through to you. So take it in good faith and act on it. Reece James, we love you, but this injury situation is really disturbing the club. All right, in conclusion, my dear friend, let me quickly say that Manchester United, and Manchester United. Last night, what happened in the Champions League? What happened in the Champions League against Bayern Munich? You see, the fact remains that Manchester United this season, Champions League is over. Losing against Bayern Munich last night, it simply means that the Champions League ambition for this season is over. Full-time Manchester United 0, Bayern Munich 1. Manchester United end bottom of their group without Champions League football and without Europa League football. Next, they will now have to focus on their league and improve on their league situation. Manchester United Champions League is over. They ended the Champions League participation bottom of the table. They are bottom of the table. Erik ten Hag, Manchester United, bottom of the table right now as we speak. And that is over for them in this season. Champions League, Europa League, because if it were to be third, then they might get it technically enter into Europa League or Conference League. But as it stands right now, it's 0. On that note, let me end here with you. I'll see you in the next one when you see me. Shalom and peace.